Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. Glad you guys could join me tonight. Let me know how the audio and the video is coming across. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Hopefully we're going to have a good stream tonight. I see no problems with our settings and our servers. We're looking good. I'm pretty happy about this. Somewhere there's going to be a phantom window starting. And if I can kill it, this is kind of weird. I've never seen it do this before. Something new on YouTube every week. We'll just wait and see whether it decides to start yapping at me or not. I'm waiting for this, the chat window that I have. It'll start replaying the cast. I think we're good. Perhaps. We've got Scotty with Steven, Nick, David Watts is here, Jordan is here. Steven said 10 by 10. Awesome. I just got to... David said the dulcet tones sound fine. I just got to see if I can clear up this window real quick, guys. And then we will get started into the broadcast. If I don't clear up this window, things are going to be... There we go. I think we got it. Let's see. Did we get... Yep, we're good. Happy Monday, guys. So good to be back. Sorry about last week. I was sad I had to miss it, but I was in transit. I was traveling. It did not work out. I didn't get back until late Monday night from San Francisco, so no live broadcast. I did put it out on social, though. A few people missed it, but hopefully everyone can join us tonight. And Roid is here. Hey. Pixel 3D is here. Hey, Noam Pedro, good to see you. Happy Monday to you too. Really appreciate having you guys around. All right, guys, I have a full broadcast. I have a little bit of a mixed bag for you tonight. I have some stuff from days gone by that I didn't get to share, and a whole pile of new stuff. We got a pile of tech news, tons of stuff to go through here, guys. Let's go ahead and get it queued up. With any luck, I can get that to work. I'm a little rusty. I had a week off. It's easy to forget these things. All right, we're good, guys. As usual, viewer questions throughout. Just hit me up in the chat. If I don't catch your message, one of the moderators will surely let me know later or answer your question directly. A ton of awesome people here, guys. We're going to do some tech news, the viewer challenge this week, a bunch of stuff on 3D printing, a pile of stuff from the community, hackers, makers, inventors, you name it, some stuff from the shop, upcoming sneak peeks, and tech tip of the week. So let's go ahead and get right in it. Tech news this week, guys. Tons of it. A lot of cool stuff going on. This one really caught my eye. As usual, most things do catch my eye. Facebook and Samsung prepare to sell virtual reality to the masses. Guys, this is huge. VR goggles are getting out there more and more and more. Google Cardboard put it out there that everyone can get them under $20 and use their smartphone. Well, Facebook, Samsung pairing up to really take this to the next step. So we'll see how this goes. It's exciting because this isn't just virtual reality. This is augmented reality too. Not this particular headset, but it opens the option up. I think we're going to see some really crazy stuff in this space. I truly do. Forget like a 60-inch plasma. Well, plasma's dead, but 60-inch monitor on the wall when you can do a headset. Far more lucrative, let's say, for all the people involved, including the end consumer. So it's going to be pretty cool. Along those lines, it just gets better and better. Microsoft HoloLens. So this is the Microsoft equivalent of the augmented/virtual reality, has paired up with Volvo to show Volvo new products in the showroom. This is really getting it out there to the masses. Not a huge amount of people, but this is the first step. Getting it out there at trade shows and making, like, you gotta have your hands on these things. I played with the Google Cardboard. I'll try and do another video on that upcoming, because at the time my phone didn't get along with the NFC. but I have a different phone now, the wife's recycled old phone. I'll try and do some video, but at the end of the day, unless you're holding one of these and have it on your eyes, I don't think we can ever do it justice in video. I truly can't. I would be open to ideas from you guys on how we can feature this stuff in videos, but at the end of the day, it's really, really cool tech, and I think you got to really experience it firsthand. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Lots of people in the chat, guys, and love seeing you guys. Glad you got around tonight. Let's go next one. Fresh off the press tonight, guys. I want to know what you guys think of this. So, our clock kid, Ahmed, is back in the news today. Family demanding $15 million for civil rights violations. Guys, you can find this story on Mashable.com. It was just published not that long ago, a couple hours ago. Let me know what you guys think of this. Included in the Mashable article is the actual lawyer notification of intent to pursue money. I didn't see the 15 million. I saw 10 million, and I read this whole thing. I think it's like 16 pages, maybe? I don't know. It was a long letter. Maybe it's not that long. It seemed long. I went through it verbatim, word by word, and at the end of it, I know what I kind of think of it. I'm a little sensitive to what happened to this young fellow, but let me know what you guys think. Like, there's a lot of money. They're pursuing some big funds. We'll see whether they get it, what happens of it, but I'd be really curious what the community thinks in this. A lot of crazy press around this, and I will share one more thing on this, guys. I want to share something I didn't see until I looked it up today. I never saw this tweet. He got his clock back. Guys, this thing was clearly a clock radio, an AC clock radio, disassembled and stuck into a case. But take a look at the size of this thing. This thing was actually in a pencil case. It was bought from a department store, and all the media I saw on this, guys, did not make it look like this. And there's some information in the letter from the lawyer about how they maybe swung the pictures to make it look like a briefcase, as it was touted to be. I don't see a briefcase here, guys. I don't know. I won't comment any further on where this is going to go or where it came from, but that is an awfully small little case. It's not at all what I saw in the news, so I thought I would share this. Let me know what you guys think of it. Put it in the chat. I want to see. David said he sure is an entrepreneur, mountain of a molehill, really, but I suppose he hasn't. He has been pretty stigmatized by the press. Absolutely. Let me just see. Have I got... don't want to have the chat cut off too bad here. I think I did. My bad, guys. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better. And we're good. All right, guys. What else we got? Google Plus this week, guys. Google Plus, big change. Out with an entirely new social media identity. Complete revamp. For you guys that use Google Plus, you've probably noticed that there is a new interface. It prompts you to use it constantly. I tried it personally, and I have been declining to use it ever since. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think of this. I think it's too little, too late. Google Plus as a platform had a thing going when they integrated with YouTube. We all complained, and then we got used to it, and it did have functionality. Especially for us as content creators, with our videos getting out there, Google Plus integration was actually quite good, despite the buggy nature, and there was a lot of crap to work out. But then they took it away. Now they're reinventing themselves as a platform again. I have to say, it's too little too late. I think they'll get there, but they really dropped the ball when they backpedaled and severed the integration. Personal opinion, and I probably have more exposure to it than most, being with the YouTube channels and the G Plus. But I'd like to know what you guys think of it. Let me know. Let me know how you find the new G Plus. I can't get my head around it yet. But as with most new things, it's tricky at first. It's new, right? So we'll see. All right, what do we got? I think we are good. Let's go. YouTube gaming, guys. I didn't share this before. This is not news. This is a shot from gaming.youtube.com of the Adafruit channel. I think David Watts mentioned early on how much better the YouTube gaming interface is for live broadcasts. So I've checked it out a few times, and I have to agree, it is pretty cool. The crappy part I found is my subscriptions don't carry over to it automatically unless you go over and manually add them. I tried the import function. It only imported people who did gaming. So I had to add David Watts and Adafruit and a few others. And I'm going to see whether I start getting the notifications of the live shows. But again, it's not new. It's YouTube gaming. It's been around for a bit now. But the interface is pretty cool. Check it out, guys. It might be interesting. It might be a handy tool for us. We'll see. This has been all over the news for a while, guys. ISIS and Anonymous are at odds, and who will come out on top? Well, I have my prediction, but we will see. They're squaring off pretty good, and there's a little bit of back and forth. Tough to say how many people are involved in this because both groups are actually anonymous, so we'll see what happens. I put this out there more interested in seeing what you guys think of vigilante cyber justice. I would like to know what you guys in this community think of this. It's vigilantism is a tough thing. It could be a Robin Hood, and it can also put things backwards. I find it hard to find a lot of negatives in this. There was a lot of publicity lately about a whole buttload of Twitter accounts that Anonymous leaked out that were supposedly ISIS involved. Whether they were or not, I don't think we'll ever know. But it is kind of neat in a way to see some social justice of sorts. So we'll see how this plays out, guys. It's going to be an interesting story to check out in the near future. And David said he's on YouTube Gaming right now. Awesome. And Jordan said, why can't they take that from gaming and put it on regular? It may be a little jarring for the YouTube regulars. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give it a check out a little bit more, guys. Okay. Uber. Uber launch is going my way feature. Guys, for those of you who don't use Uber or who have never used it, it is a basically taxi application and company that you can summon a ride from your phone. I had the pleasure of using it quite a bit last weekend while I was in San Francisco. I do have a podcast coming up on that, a little bit more on that later. But new functions coming out on this. Guys, they're really pushing the limits. Uber's really, they've rocked the boat, and now they're expanding and adding new functionality. Now that they never advanced too quickly either. That was a cool thing. Good job, Uber, because they haven't burned anyone with crappy performing apps or anything. They've been steadily stepping it up. I've been watching them for a long time, since Gary Vaynerchuk's, he invested in them, 2 years ago plus? And that caught my eye, that there was something there. And well, we'll see how this goes. But a crazy awesome tech company doing very well in a very tough market. Cutthroat market, guys. This was just out before the broadcast. Scientists engineer mosquito strain with malaria-blocking genes. The future has happened, guys. DNA manipulation. supposedly have engineered mosquitoes that actually are blocking of the malaria strains, multiple strains of it too. Basically, eradicate malaria without spreading it. The cool thing was, if you look at the subtext, genes could spread through the whole population in one season because of the reproductive rate of the mosquito. That's nuts. I don't know, like, this is playing God, guys. But is it for the greater good? Malaria is a serious issue. You can find this article on CBC News. I'm sure it'll be on lots more before the end of the week. It is kind of a big announcement. There's multiple white papers out there on this. I'm interested to know what the population's going to view this as, because it's a massive impact. Tons and tons of people die in, like, South Sudan alone. It's a big difference in the world. Using tech, but playing God. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'd be interested to know that as well. All right, guys. What else we got? One more? I think we got at least one more news. Rogers Media. This one was just funny. I just wanted to include it just because I hate spam, guys. I detest spam. Rogers Media agrees to pay $200,000 fine for spamming. Basically, they sent out a whole bunch of emails, but the unsubscribe function was broken on the on the email response. So they got whacked with a $200,000 fine. Rogers is a big company here in Canada, but $200,000 is enough to make anybody take notice. It's very interesting to see spam costing real money now, and I don't know where this money is going to go. It's the CRTC that charged them with it, so it'll just go off into the ether. I'm sure it won't go to anyone who actually was annoyed by the spam. But the fact that people are getting a nice big ticket in the mail, it's kind of interesting. So watch out for your mailing lists, guys. Interesting one this week, guys. We've got the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday coming up in a couple of days. I saw this on social and I thought I'd spread it out. This Black Friday week from printerbot.com, 15% off of all of their stuff. I'm not affiliated with Printerbot whatsoever. I don't have one, but I do know people who do. And I can, without owning one, I can still vouch for it's a great starter printer. And 15% off of a 3D printer, that's a big deal. And maybe you can couple that with a coupon code. I thought it was worth sharing. You can go to the printerbot.com and check that out, guys. I will try and share out any other crazy deals that I see that I think are legit. I'll throw them in the G Plus this week because I think there's going to be a lot of cool save money things. And guys, we're all about saving money. I think we're all on a budget here, so I thought that one worthy of sharing. Guys, we're good. That is it for tech news. And Red said, isn't malaria like the world's most lethal disease? Yeah, it's. I think it's attributed with some of the most deaths worldwide each year. I'd say it's definitely in the top 5. I would think, like for a communicable disease. I forget how it ranks because you have to break off the cancers and all that stuff. But it's serious stuff. It's one of the nasties. So. And Peter's here. Hey, Peter. Jordan said, wait, no Thanksgiving in the Canada. We already had Thanksgiving in Canada. It's done. Yeah. David said, no, we don't even have it. No, we already had ours. We have ours earlier. All right, guys. What else we got? Let's go. Community support time, guys. Best way to support this channel, click that thumbs up button under the video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. I think everyone here right now is. Do me a favor, click that share button, guys. It really, really helps the channel. Share this out on social. It's one of the things that we all find difficult to do because it just takes that extra couple of seconds, and I'm guilty of it as well, but I'm making a conscious effort to share them out on some of the other socials lately. Share the video out if you feel like supporting that way. If you want to take it to the next step, guys, you can support me at Patreon. The link is down below. You can pledge $1, and it really, really helps these videos. Every red cent goes right back into the channel. It really helps. I thank you to all those supporting me. There is multiple people in the chat tonight that are supporting me on Patreon. I can't thank you enough, guys. Truly, truly helps. It brings this show to you every week and all the other videos. All right, guys. All right, we're caught up. Let's go. Community announcements, guys. Oh, got a pile. I'm a little excited about this. I was looking forward to this show just for this section with you guys. Tons of stuff have changed. As most of you know, I went to the Hackaday Super Conference in San Francisco last week. This was a last-minute trip. Thank you to Hackaday for having me. It was totally last minute, guys. I put the trip together the 2 days before I left, and got there. Got to see iDrive-O-Matic actually won first in the Hackaday 2015 prize. It was awesome. That's the wheelchair driving apparatus that works by tracking eyeball movement. Very, very cool. It was awesome. The best product video went to the Vinduino. This is the soil moisture monitoring sensors. He marketed it for vineyards, but it can go for any other. There's soil moisture sensors and remote transmission. Totally awesome project. And he won $100,000 and a lease at a building. I got to spend a lot of time with Rainier the Friday night at the pre-party as well as through the conference. I got to know him quite well. He is an awesome guy. I couldn't think of anyone better to win the best product prize. He did a hell of a job. I'm going to see if I can get him on the show, guys. He's a stand-up guy, awesome family, and he made an awesome product. And the more I talked to him, the more I got to learn from him. It was pretty fun. And if you want to see me on stage, I did take 4th prize in the Hackaday 2015 prize with the gas sensor for emergency workers project, which is on the shelf behind me. Thank you to Hackaday for the opportunity to win 4th prize. Thank you, judges. It was totally cool. So you can check out on the Hackaday YouTube channel. You can see the entire awards ceremony when we're all on pins and needles forever at the beginning of it. It's 48 minutes long. It's totally worth watching. They put on a hell of a show. It was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I ended up getting 4th. So yeah, if you guys want, you can check out the video. New website, guys. I mentioned this a few weeks ago. Massive rework of the mkmeorg website. It is linked below if you don't know the address already. The entire website has now been reworked. The old website, which was always sort of a blog, has been moved to a dedicated blog. And I've got most of the pages fleshed out and the links fleshed out. Super happy with it. I couldn't be more happy with the direction it's headed. And guys, just check it out. See what you think in the different project sections and let me know. I think it's working out quite well. I'm pretty proud of where it's headed. But yeah, we'll see. Right. Yeah. David said you were robbed, I tell you. Jordan asked, what does 4th place win? Sorry guys, I didn't mention that. So 4th place is actually a trip to CERN in Switzerland. It's a full tour of the CERN facilities, and I forget all what else is involved in it, but a pretty cool opportunity. Or a person can take the cash value of the prize, which is $5,000. So I'll be honest, guys, it's pretty much a sure thing that I'm probably going to take the cash value, which I'm going to kick my butt for later and not seeing CERN. But these things have to be done. I have a lot of plans where we're going to take the channel, and those funds are going to help. So we'll see how it goes. And what else we got, guys? On the blog, you can check out the full SuperCon 2015. I did a couple of articles or a couple of blog posts. You can also post your own blog articles, guys. This is the direction I'm taking the site and the entire community. More community. If you have a article or a project and you would like to see it live on a website, but you don't have one of your own, you can use the blog submission form, and I will, if it's in good taste, I will make sure it gets posted where it can live forever on the mkme.org blog. My gift to you guys, and well, it's not even a gift, it's payback for everything you guys give me. So check it out, guys. Thank you to those who have been working with me already to work out the kinks, and we're getting things set up. Ken, you're awesome. Good luck with yours. I hope you get your HTML figured out. Awesome, guys. Jordan said haggle them to 10,000. Awesome. Zach's gonna confiscate your nerd card. Yeah, I know, guys. It's just foolish to turn down that trip, but trust me, guys, this will make much more sense in a few months. You guys are good. Yeah, this will all make sense. Taking the cash will make sense because I've already invested part of that right back into the online ventures that we're about to have. So anyway, that's all I'll say. There's some things I can't share yet. Some big stuff coming, really big. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. Not that button. Guys, you'll notice the YouTube channel has also been revamped. If you go to my main YouTube channel page, you'll see some new art and a complete layout change of the entire site. This is partially in thanks to the fact that I actually have a YouTube partner manager now who I had a meeting with 2 weeks ago. Awesome guy. His name is Max. Thank you, Max. If you see this, you really helped me out. He gave me tons of cool tips and just gave me that warm fuzzy feeling that yes, YouTube is watching what we're doing, and if you do things a certain way and hit a certain amount of numbers and things, the stars align right, YouTube will contact you. And so they did, and now I have his number, and I have another meeting with him next week. So thank you, Max. We have a whole new layout to the channel. I'm pretty proud of it. Guys, I should catch up on the chat real quick. David said take the money. Beginner's Tech said, Eric, are you going to be on the IRC chat tonight? Yes. I will try and join the IRC chat for a few minutes after. Guys, you can find that at either of the mkme.org or the blog.mkme.org site on the About page, the IRC link, and I will try and join in. And CERN will be begging you to visit soon enough. Thanks, David. I don't think so. Peter said you'll be able to buy 3 of everything. Absolutely. When you go on eBay and you buy cheap parts, you always buy 3, guys. Old joke. Start a hackerspace. Jordan, we'll see about that. I'll be honest, I'm investigating that right now. I'm expanding the online ventures as well as looking at brick and mortar opportunities, but they are brutal in today's day and age to do. But I would like to do more with local groups, and I am investigating a hacker makerspace. I will be honest, $5,000 doesn't go anywhere to doing such a thing, but if you're smart about it and leverage things and ask people for stuff, and you just might get somewhere. We'll see. I'm gonna try. We'll see where it goes. And one island free shipping. Yeah, good stuff. One more, guys. This page looks vaguely like the YouTube page, but this is on SoundCloud. For those of you who don't know SoundCloud, it's a place where people host their audio files. You can get a certain amount of storage free, or you can go pro and get some hosting. Guys, I have moved some podcasts over to SoundCloud. We've always had some previous podcasts from early in 2015 on Stephen Kibberton, actually. Thank you, Stephen, for hosting them. We've had some there, but I started the profile and the audio file on SoundCloud for a very, very specific reason that will come in a moment. I am doing podcasts, guys. I haven't uploaded some of them. I've been sitting on them. People asked for them ages ago to do just audio only for the feedback show and the live show because they could listen to them on the way to work. Well, I saw this as a small opportunity to fill a little bit of a niche because I like podcasts too. And it's something I can do. And it actually takes far less time than video. So I'm going to try and fill in a podcast here and there. But anyway, you can see this on our website. Is that the next slide? Oh, yeah, it is. Check this out, guys. It is on the right-hand side of the blog.makeme.org site. You can see the SoundCloud-hosted podcasts and get them right there. They are downloadable. No, nothing. Creative Commons, they're all yours, guys. Take them, download them, and with any luck, did I have the next slide? I do. This you will see from the iTunes store. Dear podcast owner, your feed has been successfully added and is under review. So I haven't heard back from them yet. This was on the weekend, so it wasn't a work day. We will see if iTunes decides to pick up the Make Me Media Tech 101 / whatever names we end up using podcasts. I needed them on SoundCloud to do the RSS easily to interface with iTunes. So with any luck, we're going to have podcasts available. And I can't tell you about all the rest of the stuff. There is I can't speak of some of the stuff yet, guys. And we have a lot of things in the works. A lot of it centers around bringing you guys into some of the biggest stuff is more bringing you guys into having an avenue to share things and get involved, and we can do some awesome, cool stuff together. I'm really excited about it. We'll see how it goes. And what have we got? Hyperspace on an island. And Beginner's Tech said, have you guys used Dailymotion before, and do you think it's better than YouTube? I have not uploaded Dailymotion. I have used it. I do not think it is better than YouTube in any way, unless you're hosting like media stuff for like random landing pages and stuff. I don't think it has a whole lot of value. And right said, just like College Humor Outlet Channel. Don't know much about it though. And awesome. David said Erica's the worst tease. David, I wish you gave me a hard time about that before. I apologize, guys. The reason I can't talk about a few things is because there is some licensing riding on it and trademarking in some cases. Not that I'm a big trademark fan, but it is very important if we're going to have what I plan to have all of the options available. So we'll see. I will be honest that I purchased some domains this weekend, so we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. More very soon. Keep watching. More on the live shows in the future, as well as the video streams. It's going to be awesome. Pretty happy. All right, guys, I dragged that off long enough. Viewer challenge this week. I always want to see what you're making. Guys, hit me up on any of the socials. You can find those on the About page at either the makeme.org or blog.makeme.org websites. Hit me up on any of them. The best place is the Google Plus community, though. Some of these are a little older because I haven't done one of these in a couple weeks. We got sidetracked with our live shows with guest speakers, so I thought I'd catch up real quick. DIY guy shared his custom wooden B flash drive. Guys, you can find all of these at the G Plus community link down below in the description, so I'll just sort of fly through them. Harry shared with us, and he made us a second Instructable. Very cool, Harry. I'm glad you're on Instructables. I am about to join. I got an email from them this weekend to join their site. So Halloween fake fire. Very, very cool. Dirk shared with us his new M180 desktop 3D printer review. It looked very cool. It looks like a neat 3D printer. Check it out, guys. This one really excited me. Marco Arduino channel shared new feature in the Arduino IDE, a serial graph plotter. Guys, this would be crazy handy in some projects. Having graphing functionality right in the Arduino IDE without having to go to processing. Very, very cool. Neat idea. Good job, Arduino. Love it. Leroy shared more work on his Hero Junior Alpha. Very awesome robot project. Jim Connor, I don't know whether Jim is with us tonight, shared his transparent microchip experiment part 3. Guys, this is really, really neat. It's old school micros, photodiodes, like actually light reacting stuff. Very, very neat. Check it out in the G+ community. Marco Arduino channel again, a display. I gotta check this out further, guys. I saw the video and I want to look into it because I know nothing about these Nextion displays. Long story short, you can control it with your Arduino or ESP8266, electric imp, whatever. But you edit the GUI in a standalone editor and then just send the data. That's very, very interesting instead of having to do the GUI in the code. That is something that really interests me because doing fancy GUIs in C++ on the Arduino is a pain in the butt. If you can just send the raw data but make the GUI so that it stays in the display, that sounds really cool. So I would love to get my hands on one of these. I have to look it up. I haven't even looked up the prices or anything or how it communicates. Well, actually, it's only got 4 wires going into it, so I guess it's probably I2C, unless there's something hidden off frame. But yeah, very, very, guys, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Have you used those? It's a very cool display. I don't know. Very, very neat. Jordan said, don't do it. Instructables is all spam. And Multi-Hobby Man said, Eric, you look tired. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's been a bit of a long couple weeks. It's I'm not too bad tonight, but I am pretty beat. But yeah, whatever. My day job went really well today. It was a long day. I started very early, very, very early, which was like 15 hours ago. Yeah, 15 hours ago. Anyway, it's Monday night. It's my time with you guys. This is the fun time. All right, guys, let's go. From the community, guys, we're going to zing through some of these. I may not go through them all. RC Hacker. Awesome YouTube channel, guys. You got to check it out. This is a channel I don't think I've shared before. He did a whole bunch of flight test foamies. If you're into flight test aircraft, it's an awesome channel. It was really neat footage. This one, the FT Explorer, also from Flight Test. If you're into RC, guys, I love the look of this aircraft. Flight Test just released it in a matter of weeks ago, and people are already making it. This thing makes sense to me as a UAV or a trainer or any other use. A cheap foam board, costs you about $3 to build one, guys, from the dollar store. David Watts, who is here, shared sometime. These are, some of them are a little old, guys. Sorry, because I haven't shared them in a few weeks. His NMEA decoding from the GPS module. Guys, got to check out David Watts' channel. You can just hover over his name in the chat when he's speaking, and you can find his channel. And Jordan says, how many subscriptions do you have? Well over 1,000, Jordan. I subscribe to a lot of YouTube channels. I don't always watch them all. What I do, a tasty tech tip for you guys, is I just scan the subscription feed whenever I'm online, and I just click the watch later. And I just keep clicking the watch later. And eventually, when I have a few minutes and it's my downtime, when I'm just completely beat from the day and I get 20 minutes to lay on the bed before I fall asleep, I zing through some of them. That's how I do it. And David's out of here. Cheers, David. 3 simple rules for troubleshooting anything. It was an awesome video from Arduino versus Evil. You got to check out the AVE channel. I think I've touted him enough on this show constantly. Marco Arduino channel did an unboxing and Arduino related stuff. Guys, I think we all really like, I always enjoy a good mailbag type video to see what kind of cool parts people got. And honestly, there's some of the, not the best performing videos I do, but they definitely get a lot of views. So check out Marco Arduino channel. OpenROV has come out with a new ROV, the Trident. This thing is wicked fast. This is a open source underwater exploration movement, and they've shared the designs and made the kits available. This Trident is a wicked fast little device. It's kind of expensive to buy one. It'd be interesting to see the people that recreate it, but very cool video. You can check it out, guys. Jordan said Skookum Future. Awesome. NASA channel, guys, I won't even go into this. The NASA channel is awesome. They've been putting out incredible amount of content lately, but it's not just cuts and pastes from their real broadcast, like normal daytime stuff. It is specific for social media, which it's highly engaging, awesome content. They're just doing a great job. Kudos NASA. The Wired channel, very, very cool. This video, you'll have to go back a bit. I think it's like 2 weeks old. Meet the superhero of cosplay. If you guys are into cosplay or making stuff on your 3D printers, like wearable suits, you gotta see this, guys. It's incredible what this gentleman does. In this case, it's the Iron Man suit. Very, very neat. Worth checking out on the Wired channel. Spark Fun Electronics really starting to turn things around, really making a concerted effort to make better YouTube videos as well as better product stuff, in my opinion. A Raspberry Pi starter kit, which I think is a good kit. It seems to make sense to me that people are finally taking the Pi and making a good little breakout kit with the ribbon cable for the GPIO and a breadboard and a few other components. This is actually always a bit of a pain in the butt for people to get into, because it's not, the GPIO on the Raspberry Pi is not self-explanatory, nor is the cables that when you get them, they don't come labeled, blah, blah, blah. SparkFun, good job. Awesome stuff. And Multi-Hobby Man is out. Cheers. ARM devices, not .net, guys. I can't talk tonight. I must be tired. This is a cool channel I don't think I've shared before. This is a video to watch out for, this 999 drone. Basically, this is some coverage at a trade show in, I'm guessing, Shenzhen. But showing off some of these toy quadcopters and stuff. It's neat to see these videos on armdevices.net. They do a pretty good job. Julian does an awesome job on this. The Julian's Workshop, inspiration for the next video. I love seeing behind the scenes in other people's workshops. It's totally cool. It was neat to see some of the goodies that he's got socked away. Gives me ideas for my next projects. Tinkernut, a channel I've shared numerous times, has been doing ongoing work on the hacking the CD-ROMs into a CNC machine. This has since graduated into a laser burner. Really neat to see recycled junk turn into, well, it did work as a 3D printer. Well, I don't know whether he got the CNC part to work, but he got it to 3D print, and the laser did work too. Very neat. Come on. David Watts, who has left us. Guys, you got to check out David's video on the LED matrix. This is a crazy circuit board he designed and made. The guy just blows me away every time. He's getting into some crazy complex circuits. And David, if you see this portion, I want to know whether did AVE get in contact with you. That's all I'll say on that. Let me know. Gorilla Quad UHF antenna from Survival Tech Nord. This is an older video, but he sent it to me because I did the video on receiving the satellite signals. And this is a very cool little antenna if you're into amateur radio. Very neat to see these Gorilla antennas being made that just work. Most antennas over the years have been made from scratch out of junk, and I love seeing videos doing the same thing. It keeps the hobby alive. I found this on Instructables, guys. Who's this by? DIY Bloke. This, you can search for it, 433 megahertz coil loaded antenna. As most of you know, I use the 433 megahertz transmitters in lots of projects. Well, he's done a coil loaded antenna, and I'm curious to test it myself. But according to the online information and my gut feeling, it should work for boosting the range of the 433 basic transmitters, those tiny little things that I use in the gas sensor grenade and the satellite and a few others. Pretty neat. I'm going to check it out. Let me know if you know if those work. RC Test Flight, another channel, not that button, another channel I've shared lots of times. World's brightest flashlight, 90,000 lumens. Guys, this thing is nuts. 2 LiPo packs feeding this, a whole bunch of power supplies feeding these LED modules. It's worth watching this video, guys. This is nuts. Totally useless monster light. If you want to light up the night, well, this thing will do it. Barnacules Nerdgasm. I think most people here are familiar with Barnacules. If not, you should check out his channel. He recently did a 30-minute video on coverage on the World Maker Faire. It was a little kind of more high-strung and hyped than I normally take an interest in for a YouTube video, but because it's Barnacules, I watched it. He did a good job in certain areas sharing this info out. Very, very cool. Good job to him. I could do with just tone it down a notch for me, but hey, this is the beauty of online content, guys. You can always find something of value in it. I'm just going to catch up on the chat real quick, grab a drink, and smack the microphone. Right said if there's a religion that just was all about organizing things and cleaning things, I'd join. That's cool. Awesome. Alright, guys. Let's go. Hackaday Omnibus Volume 2. So on the Hackaday channel, this was just released today. You can find the Hackaday Omnibus video. This is their new print edition for 2015. You can buy it on their website for $17, but for now, you get $7 off until December. So it works out to, it's a $10 magazine. I have one. I got it in San Francisco. Guys, this thing is totally worth $10. If you're into the maker scene and electronics, and it's extremely well done. The coolest thing, there's no ads in it. It is strictly content and beautiful images on beautiful paper. This thing, I'm impressed. And I didn't know it existed last year, but they did have a 2014 version, so I got to pick one up while I was in San Francisco as well. Guys, for $10, you can't fail for those. A very, very cool publication. Check it out. All right, guys, let's go. What else we got, guys? We're getting down to the end here. From the shop, guys. Week before last, I did the Arduino RGB LED video. I hope it was well received, just to show people the fact that you don't always have to use 3 LEDs to have multiple colors. The RGB ones work awesome. This Friday, I did the trip to the Hackaday SuperCon vlog video. Not a lot of views on it. The vlog videos, I'll be honest, guys, the vlog videos don't perform on the channel at all. So if I was the type that I was strictly putting out videos just for the sake of making money or something, I suppose that kind of thing would bug me. But I do the vlog videos to learn how to do videos better. And I am really proud of how this video turned out. It was a pile of editing. I took an hour and a half of footage and dumped it down to just a little over 4 minutes. I tried some new editing. I learned some things that I absolutely failed on in that video, which I'm correcting in the next one. Check it out, guys. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It's more or less just my journey to San Francisco and a little bit of time when I got there. Hope you guys like it. I really enjoy making them. I'm going to do, regardless of the performance on the videos, I'm going to do more vlogs. It's how I'm learning to do better at this. It really teaches me a pile in editing. A little sneak peek, guys. We've got a mailbag coming up. We've got at least 3 mailbags coming up, possibly 4. I think I'm just going to break them down into really quick videos and just bash them out multiple per week. But we'll see how that goes. The Outernet satellite receiver that I showed you guys 2 weeks ago, this is for receiving data from KU band satellites. Well, I got click happy. The newest component arrived. I did get my portable folding satellite dish. This is the exact one I purchased at $109. 146 Canadian, thanks to the wonderful dollar that's worth nothing right now. But this arrived right before I left for San Francisco. I haven't even got it out of the box yet. I'm really excited because this is going to be a pivotal portion in a huge upcoming project on the channel involving multiple Raspberry Pis, multiple Arduinos, battery backup, solar, you name it, as well as this satellite dish. So expect a video coming on that soon. And what else have we got? Red said it was a fun vlog. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Jordan asked, what iron do you use? Ooh, I forget the brand on my iron, to be totally honest. It was I have an Unger that I use. My old school, been around for most of my entire life, temperature controlled unit, but I have a cheap clone one. You can probably see it in the background of all my bench videos, and the brand should be visible. It's a cheap knockoff from who knows where, overseas, but it came with it has a hot air rework gun built into it, and that's why I like it. I hate the tip, I hate the handle. It actually burns my fingers because it gets so damn hot. But the hot air rework is worth it. Just being able to pull the rework gun off the cradle and use it mainly for heat shrink tubing and desoldering. But long story short, I don't remember the brand. Check out some of my bench videos and you will see it. All right, guys, we got 8 minutes. We're going to be right on time. Tech tip of the week, guys. This is one a lot of people don't actually know. A lot of people use AdBlock. If you're not familiar with it, this is a program that's an extension for any browser that blocks ads, those annoying ads on YouTube and everywhere else. Well, there are certain times that you might want to not block ads. I know I don't want to block ads for YouTube content creators that I like to support because that's how we get paid. And I want to make sure, like, I actually don't mind. I'll be honest, guys. I don't mind watching some of the ads now. They're way better than TV ads. It's actually kind of neat. I think it's because I watch so many tech videos that I only get ads that are specifically really, really something that interests me. But anyway, back to the tip. In AdBlock, if you so choose, you can go into the General tab and allow whitelisting of YouTube channels. So once you've allowed the whitelisting in AdBlock, it's as simple as just clicking the icon in your browser and then just it'll recognize what YouTube channel you're on. You don't have to copy and paste anything in, and you can whitelist it so that that particular YouTube channel will allow ads to be served to you so you can support content creators. This also goes for other media providers as well that serve ads, but the main one's YouTube. That you can whitelist any website too if you really wanted, but for YouTube, if you so choose, you can whitelist a YouTube channel and then you don't block the ads, and then they do get their compensation through AdSense. It's up to you guys. It's just something that AdBlock did a really good thing. Kudos to them. Awesome program. It's free. A lot of people, like, majority of the tech-related world uses it. But the fact that they took it one step further and allowed whitelisting, good on them, because that's a socially responsible thing to do. There's definitely a lot of sites that deserve to be blocked, but for content creators, I definitely think we should have the easy option of supporting the ones we want to support. So very cool. Thought that was neat. Zach said, sometimes I find myself watching ads and forgetting it's not the video I clicked on. That's why I kind of went on that little tangent earlier. Maybe it's not just me, but some of the ads that I've been served lately are freaking cool. I'm seeing awesome, like the small little quadcopters for video and like groundbreaking stuff, not ones that I've seen before, and other media ads that don't seem to be an ad until the last 4 seconds when they tell you it's about like what they're trying to sell you. The ad was like a YouTube channel that I'd want to watch the video. I was hooked. I was in. It was neat. It was fun content. And then at the end, they're like, "Oh yeah, buy this." I go, "Oh, cool. All right, that's a good ad in my world." If I stuck around and watched it, yeah, I couldn't believe it lately. I don't know. A lot of advertisers are really stepping it up lately. Far better than mainstream TV. God, that stuff's garbage. But we'll see. Canicula says I keep getting those adult diaper ads. Thankfully, I haven't got those yet. Right said specific channels can be whitelisted. Gonna check if uBlock can do this. Yeah, check it out. AdBlock, I verified it. I have. Well, actually, I'll be honest, guys. I use 2 separate browsers. Another tech tip. I use one browser when I'm watching YouTube and doing my main work, which I don't have ad blocked. And if I'm searching for stuff like on sites that I don't normally go to, I use another browser with ad block because I don't care to support those sites with their crappy pop-ups. But whatever. And Nick said the ads on Hacksmith's channel are always welcome. Absolutely. I firmly believe in supporting content creators. I'll be honest, guys, I am slightly biased because I am a content creator, but I firmly believe in supporting the other ones, and I did long before I was making videos. So I've always known how people, the AdSense matters. Yeah, it's important. Should definitely support the channels. Closing thoughts, guys. Make something cool this week. I say that every week, but you guys, I learned something at Hackaday conference. It's truly crucial that us as the makers, inventors, and sharers of content, it's truly crucial that we keep sharing, because that's what's really driving the change forward. The more all the guys I talk to there, we're all very similar to you gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen in the chat and the viewers, whereby we learn from each other, and accelerates the process significantly. Yes, we can learn from Google just fine, but we get together and bounce ideas, throw comments in chats. It's our duty to share back whenever we can, regardless of what it is, even if it's just comments on a YouTube video for boost people's confidence, or let them know that you're out there, or whether you're sharing a project. Don't be shy, put it out. You can even disable comments on your YouTube videos or post it in some obscure wherever land. Google will find it, and other people can use that information. It's really, really important to drive technology and just tech in general forward. I think we all owe it to each other to share as much as possible. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. I really enjoy my time with you. Our time has drawn to a close. We are at the end of the hour. Hit me up on any of the social medias, guys. If anyone follows me on Snapchat, you probably saw a pile of the behind the scenes last week at Hackaday, long before the vlog videos have been up. Hit me up on any of the socials. I'd love to see what you guys are up to out in the community. A lot of interesting things going on out there. A lot of cool projects. Make sure you throw your projects in the G Plus too, guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. I will see you guys in IRC chat here shortly. I can only join for a short time, but I will be there. Catch you in a minute. Bye, guys.